We are live. We are live. We are live. So far, we are live on Twitch. It looks like YouTube is connecting, TikTok, Rumble, and now YouTube. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every single day. We're going to be talking about a shocking move by BlackRock. The Ondo conference is going on right now. There's all kinds of craziness happening in the crypto industry. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. Got some good news, got some bad news, all of that in between. So we'll talk about it. I want to make sure my TikTok is, my TikTok studio's working because it's like not. Or it is. I don't know. I'm trying to be able to get to the comments over there. Okay. So we'll see if that works. If not, you know what it is. It says, okay, now it wants me to log in and do all this stuff, and we'll deal with that later. So. First off, unfortunately, I have some bad news. Lo got sick, so she wasn't able to go perform at her talent show. She was with her dad yesterday, and he's like, she's not feeling well, blah, blah, blah. And my kid doesn't get sick. My kid doesn't get sick ever, and she did get sick, so she wasn't eating anything. When she came home last night, she had a bit of a fever. So you know, I took care of all that stuff, and then I checked her temperature at 2 a.m. because that's what moms do. We wake up, and she had the 102 fever, so I gave her more Tylenol and put her back to bed. So I had to keep her home, and unfortunately, she wasn't able to perform in her talent show. And the thing that sucks about it is that she choreographed this entire dance herself. So she was going to be singing and dancing to a Blackpink song because she loves Blackpink. But unfortunately, she just was not like feeling well enough to doing it. And it just really, really sucks because I love to see my kid, you know, thrive and do well and whatnot and perform because she absolutely loves performing. But at the same time, you know, you got to do what's best for society and for her health too. So I'm just a little bit bummed right now. Because I really wanted her to perform, but at the same time, she's got dance stuff going on all next week. So we're going to be practicing 3 days next week. And then she's got 2 back-to-back shows Saturday and Sunday. So that's good. That's positive. But this was like I was really excited for her to perform at the talent show. So it's a little bit of unfortunate news, but at the same time, we are safe. Our house is safe. We've got food. We've got shelter. I can call to order pizza today. She's been drinking the chicken bone broth, which if you guys are not drinking chicken bone broth, you need to be. And we're healthy for the most part. Like, it's just a small fever. She'll be fine. So anyways, I like to share personal stuff with you guys. And I do want to give a big shout out to all the caregivers. Whether you're taking care of an elderly person, your nephews, nieces, kids, moms and dads, whatever, just big shout out to you because it's hard. It's a lot of work. But again, parenting is absolutely like, it's just the best ever. I love being a mama. So we're okay. We're good, but just kind of sad that she's a little bit under the weather. Like, it's the worst feeling ever anytime your kids get sick. Like, and even if you guys don't have kids, you guys have animals, you guys know how it works. Like, you know how it works. You want to make sure your baby's okay. But anyways, all right. Yeah, we're healthy. We're good. Shout out to Callie. Shout out to Callie for moderating and holding it down on TikTok. But let's go ahead and get started and talk about the news. And thank you guys so much for the warm wishes. I'll make sure to tell her. I don't even think she has enough energy to get up and put a little cute note under the door, and no sugar for her today. Also, we got to give a shout out to the channel members, to all of you guys that have been supporting the channel. It's becoming a channel members like $3 or $4 a month. It helps support us and whatnot. So good morning to Mr. R, Mr. John Germain, that's been with me from the beginning, Timothy, Mr. R, Queen. Who else? We've got Eric up in here. Mr. Alpha Gamer, he says, got a great entry into the new MicroStrategy stock called STRK after the initial pullback. Nice. Shout out to you and shout out to Canada. It looks like we got a little letter from Lo. You were well enough to get up and give mommy a letter? Oh, you're watching my video? Thank you so much, baby. But go ahead. Why don't you watch something that makes you happy? Watch like Bingo and Bluey or something. Okay, honey. I love you, okay? Please stay in bed or on the couch. I'm watching your video. She's got her little cell phone with her so she could call her papa and, you know, whatnot, and call her aunties and brothers and whatnot. But I love her. She's absolutely amazing. And one of the reasons why I want to continue to build this channel is I want to give it to her one day and let her do her thing, you know. But good morning. I appreciate you guys. Let's get into the news though. The chicken bro broth made Lo better. Yeah, honestly, probably. But I made her take little shots out of a shot glass. I know, parenting of the year, right? Well, she's fine. She's good. Shout out to Daisy May Dandy and Tim P. All right, let's get into it. We got the news to do. I know you guys don't care about my personal life. I do, though. It's important to me. So let's first kind of start and talk about the news, or the crypto markets, okay? So crypto markets are actually kind of rebounding really nicely, considering, because it's been really, really nasty. XRP is up 7.7%. Flare, Algo, Ondo. I'm surprised Ondo's not up higher. We're going to talk about their conference, the affiliation with BlackRock, etc. Solana. And as we take a look at the weekly, we're still pretty down badly. So even though we've been brought up a little bit more, it's not looking too terribly sexy or exciting or fantastic. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what I like to call trading in the range of hell. Really, because when you look at it, I went ahead and I pulled the support and resistance lines up to the candle butts. So we've got here at 106,000 and 92,000. We are going to be ranging in this area for I don't know how long. We had similar price action down here. Like being able to spot ranges is great and fantastic. But this range over here, 73 to about $53,000. This is a little bit of a tighter. I see you. Thank you, Miss Low. Now she's texting me. But this is a bit of a tighter consolidation range. But the reason why I like to spot these, because it just kind of gives me an idea as to what to expect. And until we break up above 106 or we break down below 92, we're going to see a lot of nastiness. We're going to see a lot of craziness. A lot of people are getting just freaking tired, They're getting lethargic and they're getting impatient. Getting impatient is not going to do anything for you. So we had this price action between $53,000 and $73,000 for approximately 255 days. Now the current range that we're in, we are about 81 days. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that we're going to continue to go sideways for another 150 days, but would you guys be able to take it? Seriously. That's exactly what might happen, or we can actually dump or pop back up. So with Bitcoin, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't really want to trade this, but you guys have fun. You do what you got to do. We're currently trading at $98,000. Now with Ethereum had a bit of a nice bounce up, but we're not able to get back above $2,800. So that's not great. We don't like that. We want to see Ethereum be able to climb above it and then retest $3,000. But again, with Bitcoin in that range of hell, we might not get that. Now, taking a look at Solana. Solana had a nice bounce up from the bottom here, the daily bottom at about, or local bottom at about $189. We got a swing with Kai to 203. I do believe Solana under $200 is a good buy for myself. XRP looks good. We're back above 242. I want to see where we close. Market Cypher's printing a really nice upward curve. So fingers crossed it continues to climb over here. Yeah, I know you. I'm seeing your text messages, girly pop. Cuckoo lady over here. So anyways, that's what's going on with the market. Nothing too terribly exciting, etc. I know, Miss Poor Low. Oh, shout out to Cage. Hey, Kate, thanks for being here. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news, though. Let's get into the news. All right, so this is the home over here. Shocking move by BlackRock. And actually, I do believe this news is going to change the game. We've kind of been talking about it for a while, but let's go ahead and get into it a little bit more. So some important news we do need to discuss first regarding Bitcoin. And again, we've got a lot of ETF news. And the reason why this is relevant is because crypto ETFs are coming. And hopefully, once we get more crypto ETFs approved, it will stabilize price and make price go up like Bitcoin. But then again, we could compare a lot of this stuff to Ethereum, and Ethereum's not really performing well. However, Ethereum's fundamentals aren't as strong as some of these other crypto assets that are being considered for the spot ETFs. So my friend Andrew, most important crypto news of the day. SEC acknowledges NASDAQ 19B filing to allow for in-kind creations redemptions for IBIT. Someone in the comments said this isn't for retail investors. Only specific institutions can take advantage of it. And that's a key piece right here. So titty bitties over here. They currently only offer CAF redemptions for the IBIT ETF. And if the SEC approved the filing to allow in-kind redemptions, you can get Bitcoin back. Well, certain entities could, which would let investors get Bitcoin instead of cash. And it could potentially reduce transaction costs and improve liquidity. Maybe improve liquidity, but how would it reduce transaction costs? Maybe by the fiat fee you're paying, but you're still going to have the Bitcoin fees for that. So now let's go ahead and talk about it. So this is great. This is fantastic. But again, until this is for retail, for everyone, this is kind of bearish to me. It's very, very bearish to me. I'm going to explain to you why. The reason why it's bearish to me is because we want retail to be able to have the same access to products and services that everyone gets, okay? Not just accredited investors. So this is kind of like, I don't like it. It's kind of like bearish to me. It's not good. It's not good because, again, unless our voices are heard, it's going to be the same wealth gap that happened before when we had the stock market and all kinds of crap that was created. Now, this next story, BlackRock keeps buying Ethereum. In the last 6 days, an inflow of 513 million. Why are we scared? So there's a lot of conversation regarding Bitcoin and regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum and all kinds of stuff. Again, BlackRock is buying Ethereum. It's not them buying it. They're buying it for their customers. And a lot of people are bearish on Ethereum. The reason why they're bearish on Ethereum is because when we had the Ethereum merge, it was supposed to fix scalability for the layer 1, but it actually didn't do that. Not really good. Okay. So with that being said, a lot of people are bearish on Ethereum, but at the same time, we'll see what happens. Now, BlackRock increases ownership of Strategy to 5%. And again, when we talk about institutions, when we talk about institutions and like BlackRock, whenever with the Ethereum stuff, with the inflows, that's primarily institutions buying. It's not retail. So that's why the title is about BlackRock. And again, BlackRock continues to buy Ethereum because they're institutional clients. The credit investors are the people that are buying the ETFs. That's what they're interested in. It's not doing as well as Bitcoin, which makes sense. But at the same time, that might be the saving grace for Ethereum. And again, I do plan on selling all of my Ethereum between $7,000 and $10,000 if we do hit that. I will keep a small moon bag, but right now I want to be able to really kind of consolidate my portfolios and really like revamp, balance my stuff. So BlackRock increases ownership of Strategy to 5%. Strategy is MicroStrategy's new stock. So BlackRock now owns 5% of Strategy, up from 4.09%. And that is 11.2 million shares. The side note here, this is for BlackRock clients. BlackRock holds shares of MicroStrategy through its various investment funds, ETFs, particularly those that track broad market indices where Master is included. So that basically means kind of the same thing like investing in Bitcoin for the, basically the same thing happening with the, with BlackRock holding the ETFs, the Bitcoin ETFs, because that's for their clients. So with that being said, BlackRock is not directly buying, but any type of ownership they have, it's kind of like they is, but isn't own a part of Bitcoin because they do, but it's for their clients. But again, this is a little bit scary because these people have unlimited money and buying power, and Bitcoin only has a certain amount available and a certain market cap. Now, Donald Trump Jr. is going to be speaking at Ondo Finance's Summit. The future of RWAs in the U.S. is bright, and the leadership has potential to make U.S. a global center for crypto. We look forward to hearing from Donald Trump Jr.'s unique perspectives on digital asset innovation and global leadership live at the Ondo Summit. So the Ondo Summit looks like it took place. It looked like it already happened. It already happened. So this talk was done already, which is interesting. I'm going to have to go back and hear it. But Ondo has been posting quite a bit of stuff, quite a bit of things, quite a few things. They also are, this is actually a picture from Ben Grossman, but he works over at Ondo. He's a marketing guy at Ondo Finance. And they're basically bringing the world on chain. So basically what's going to happen when I think of this is they're going to make RWAs, real world assets, which is something we talk about on a lot of the channel. We're going to be able to trade stocks and bonds and other traditional financial products 24/7, 365. It is what it is, and it's coming. And again, Ondo's probably something that you guys do want to pay attention to. Also, too, this was from yesterday. Trump's World Liberty Finance began buying Ondo 12 minutes ago. And the reason why I like this is because it's able to show a lot of transparency into the particular large entities that are buying different crypto assets. And this is why we love Bitcoin. This is why we love crypto, all of it. Absolutely all of it. Also, to you guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. I'm taking a look at TikTok now. I think Doge will expose that Bitcoin is a scam laundering coin. Okay, congratulations, Mr. 11 That makes no sense, but good for you. Why is it Doge is Department of Government Efficiency? So that would make no sense. Why would they look into Bitcoin? Sure, it's at LBC. All right, let's get back into it. All right. Now, Trump's World Liberty Trump's backed World Liberty Financial aiming to form strategic token reserve. This is probably the most important news today. So let's go ahead and read about it in addition to Ondo. So Chase Hero, co-founder of WLF, reveals plans to create a strategic reserve with tokens purchased by the platform. He did not specify the purpose and size of the reserve. The platform holds $35 million in various tokens. And we can go ahead and check this through Arkham and whatnot. But they did buy recently 47,000 worth of Ondo. They've got Bitcoin, they've got Ethereum, and they've got a few other assets. So I think this is probably why Trump probably did use the specific verbiage digital asset reserve or digital asset strategic reserve or digital asset stockpile, which would allow companies to do things like this. So we'll see. I don't know. But one of the things I do want to tell you guys is I would really pay heavily attention to on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. I'd pay a lot of attention to the made in USA coins. I really would. Now, why? Well, we do know that Trump wants to make America great again. And we also know that he is very bullish on American made projects. So I would probably pay attention to some of these coins and start doing some due diligence in this. And I own quite a few of these. What do I have? I've got XRP, I've got Solana, USDC, Doge, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche, SUI. I have Litecoin. I don't know where the seed phrase is. What else do I have? I do have Algo. What else do I got? I had the graph, but I sold it last cycle. EOS, what the heck? I've got Gala, got my moon bags. I have one Zcash on a wallet. I don't know where the seed phrase is. I have AKT. That's stuck on Gate, I believe. And I think that's all I've got so far. But yeah, I would pay attention to a lot of this stuff over here that's made in the USA. I had a moon bag of Verge. That was my first moon bag I ever made, and I did so well on that. I was so proud of myself. All right. Apparently, the U.S. economy adds 143,000 jobs in January, which is below the expectations of 169,000. Unemployment rate fell to 4%, which I think is a complete BS. I don't know any jobs that were added. And again, the unemployment, I don't care what president we're under, the jobs report is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm bullish on HBAR, but I don't think I own any right now. I would have to check. Again, I did lose coins during the crypto contagion on various platforms. So a lot of moon bags and stuff I had, I was getting yield on. Some of those went away as well. Would it be safe to say focus more on U.S. coins if you're in the U.S.? This is from JD. I think that's a good strategy. Considering the fundamentals and some of the things that President Trump has been saying. So I would probably focus on that, but at the same time, I wouldn't write off tokens that are made outside the US. That's just my personal opinion. I would look at both scenarios here. Both scenarios. I don't think they're going to outlaw coins that are made in the US or that are not made in the US, but at the same time, you're here to make as much money as ethically as possible. So now, for Bitcoin, the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill has officially passed the House in the state of Utah. The bill now moves on to the Senate. We are going to see Bitcoin strategic reserves on the state level far more often than we will see or happen before we see the Bitcoin strategic reserve on a federal level. And I love it. Now, over here, this guy is arguing and is saying, I hate to be a buzzkill, but if you've been deceived again. Utah HB 230 is not a Bitcoin strategic reserve. It has nothing to do whatsoever with Bitcoin. In fact, it doesn't reference Bitcoin once. There's a really big drama here, but I want to discuss it because I think that the Bitcoin maxis are really toxic and really ridiculous. So people are saying that it's not that people are saying the bill is not for a Bitcoin reserve because it says digital assets, not Bitcoin. But you have to understand. The public servants in the government, when Trump passed through the executive order, he didn't say Bitcoin, he said digital assets. And the reason why he did that is to minimize verbiage and to include everything, because the way David Sachs, the crypto czar, has explained it is essentially that Bitcoin is part of crypto. And I've been saying that for a long time, even though it operates, the same, but a little bit different. So with that being said, in these bills, I personally think this is done so it gets approved. And I think it'll just be specific to Bitcoin. That's my personal opinion. But again, there's 15 or 16 states right now, and some more titty bitties over here. The bill allows for a state treasurer to allocate up to 5% of public funds to Bitcoin, high cap crypto assets, and stables. So again, we will get a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but they might want to add other things as well, which is interesting. Passed in Utah, become the first state to establish a Bitcoin reserve. Arizona has a similar bill, which passed the Senate and awaits a House vote. New Mexico proposed a Bitcoin reserve bill on February 4th, joining 14 states that have introduced similar legislation. And North Dakota rejected a crypto investment bill on January 31st, but I think that will change. All right, now CFTC. And I've got some XRP news too, so stick around, you guys. CFTC announces crypto CEO forum to launch digital asset market pilot. Ripple news. So they're launching a pilot program to explore using stablecoins and other crypto assets as collateral in traditional financial markets. It will involve a forum with Ripple, Coinbase, Circle, and crypto.com, and will focus on tokenized non-cash collateral assets, the feasibility of using stablecoins, trading, clearing activities. Again, I told you the stablecoin bill we're getting, that's just going to be opening the door for a CBDC. We are getting a CBDC. I don't care who the president is. But the reason why this is bullish is because it has been rumored that folks from Ripple, Circle, Coinbase, and crypto.com will be on the crypto advisory board that reports directly to the White House. So this makes sense that these companies are working with the SEC to discuss stablecoins. So I think it's interesting. Now, some exciting XRP news. 4 XRP 19B4s were just filed by the CBOE. They joined Grayscale's XRP trust conversion application, which was filed last week. Also, Brad Garlinghouse tweeted this with an alarm clock. CBOE BZX Exchange files 19B4 to list and trade spot XRP ETFs for several issuers. Absolutely love it. So my question to you is, morning, Julie. My question to you guys is, what are we getting first as an ETF? What are we getting first? I'm going to give you my pick, and it's not really it's not a popular opinion, but I'm going to give you my pick. Okay. So we've got XRP, Solana, Litecoin, I believe HBAR, and Avalanche. I think it's going to be Litecoin. Yeah. Poker Piper on TikTok says Litecoin. I think so too. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is because, and you guys smash the likes on TikTok. We only got 5,800. We need more than that. And you too on YouTube. You guys got to smash those those stinking likes. Get these up. Get them up. All right. So with that being said, I think it's Litecoin. The reason why I think it's Litecoin is because Litecoin is one of the older projects. It's I believe it's a fork of Bitcoin. It's proof of work. And way back in the day, before we had all these millions of exchanges that pop up, we had anytime a brand new exchange popped up, you can have access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Those are the 3 coins always in Bitcoin Cash. So with that being said, that's my personal opinion. But we'll see what happens. I know the XRP army is going to be disappointed. I believe XRP will get it as well. So yeah. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into the next story over here. Yeah. And James says that as well. I like James. He's cool. All right. SEC just acknowledged. This is a big deal. They just acknowledged the Solana 19B4, which is actually newsworthy because SEC had refused to do so in recent months, attempts filing for Solana. So with this change of leadership at the SEC, we're going to see a lot more pro-crypto things happen. Okay, a lot more pro-crypto things happen. What does that mean? That basically means that we are going to see them actually start to acknowledge and engage with crypto companies in a more positive aspect. And this is good. So the fact that they acknowledge a Solana ETF, wonderful. And the fact that they're actually pushing forward and there's a crypto task force and you can actually email them, which I highly suggest everybody email the SEC and let them know we want the same privileges that accredited investors get. Please do it. You have to do it. Because if we don't, we're going to stay in this wealth gap forever, and we don't want that. But with that being said, things are going to start to get spicy and start to get interesting. And I think we're going to see some of these pass within quarter 1, quarter 2 of 2025. And again, I think the market's going to start to pick up quarter 3, quarter 4 of 2025. And this is what I've been saying like the last few months. Why have I been saying it? Because that's just what I thought, and that's my opinion, and it's seeming to work out. Now, Van Eck, their target for Solana by the end of 2025 is $525. The only thing I want to say about this, I don't think Van Eck is bullish enough. I don't think they're bullish enough. I think $1,000. But at the same time, this is reasonable. If we get crazy bullish, I think that we can hit $1,000. But again, I hold Solana. This is my personal opinion. And that's that. Franklin Templeton seeks SEC approval for crypto index ETF. This is another bullish thing. It's exciting. It's going to hold It's going to hold, it would track Bitcoin and Ethereum prices weighted by market cap and trade on the CBOE BZX exchange. 86% Bitcoin and 14% Ethereum. Meh. And then here's some drama over here. So Hawk to a girl, Haley Welch, speaks out nearly after 2 months. She had a podcast with, I guess, the LA Vape Cabal. I know one of them, Thread Guy. He's cool, super nice. But apparently they talked about the lawsuit and the Memecoin. And basically she says it was brought to me in a positive way. It was going to be something good long term, but it didn't go that route at all. So it was like a smack in the face. So basically she is talking about basically giving her side of the story when it comes to... Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's giving, she basically giving her side of the story because remember she launched a coin and it ended up rugging because of the team she worked with because there's like this group of people that are helping people rug stuff, like doing dumb whatever. That's why I say be really cautious with celebrity coins. Unfortunately, a bunch of people on X told her, Crypto X said, don't do it. And this is one of the reasons why I've never wanted to really launch a coin is because, like, for example, Iggy Azalea, she actually built a platform, Mother, that works, or Motherland, I believe. It's like a gamified platform for gambling. And her token's still dumped. So launching a token is hard. At least she has a valid utility. And like, even for us at SQUIDGROW, like we have a token, we have valid utility, but meme coins are just hard right now. And it's hard in the entire market. But if you're planning on launching a token and not having any type of use case for it and you rugging and doing terrible things, like it's not going to go anywhere. It just sucks. So it's unfortunate this happened to her, but at the same time, I don't think she handled it properly. And I feel bad that she didn't have a good management team around her. Now, Mr. Jeff says, Scott Besson is basically telling Bloomberg live on TV that a ton of the media reporting around Doge and its interactions with the Treasury Department are flat out false. So let's actually go ahead and read into this a little bit, okay? So basically, he's saying that the U.S. Treasury said that they vetted the employee. Oh, this is about Elon Musk's Doge thing. I don't really want to talk about this. Honestly, I'm just sick of it. I'm really, really sick of people. Why did MicroStrategy rebrand? I'm not sure. They just did. That's what Michael said I wanted to do. This is all I want to say about Doge. I am in support of them auditing. Shout out to Mike being a channel member. Oh, Eric said Litecoin has built-in privacy layer. No one knows about it. Yep, Mimble Wimble. Yep. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about... what was I talking about? Oh, the whole Doge thing. I don't know why people are mad. Like, I want to know, I want to be like public spending. We pay taxes. Our tax dollars should be tracked on the blockchain 24/7, 365. Obviously not directly, but like when we like X amount of dollars was sent, the Treasury has X amount of dollars sent. I want to see every single entity that's receiving money. That's all. And I'm glad that Doge is doing what it's doing. And I hope to see more money go back to America and I'm not saying not to help other countries and other places, but as far as like, we need to make sure our kids are okay and our veterans are okay. Our elderly is taken care of. People that have, severe health issues that they're being taken care of, stuff like that. That's all. Anyways. Right. Oh, this is a really cool tracker too. This is called it's called doge-tracker.com. I don't know how accurate it is, but basically, I don't know who made it. But I would focus on this a little bit because it tells you how much money is being saved and, leaderboard and all kinds of stuff. So I thought this was a cool thing to share with you guys. And other than that, Alex from Tornado, I believe is Tornado Cash. Where is he from? I believe Tornado Cash. He's free. They let him out, which is good. Really, really, really good. So I don't know. I think it's wonderful, fine, fantastic. Again, I don't think that developers should get in trouble for creating something if somebody decides to do something bad on it. But anyways, you guys, sorry for the short show. My kid needs me. Thank you so much for watching, though. I'm going to drop a video for you at 3 p.m. PST today. If there's any other major breaking news, I'm going to go ahead and do it like a short or something for you guys. In addition to that, I will be live tomorrow on YouTube only at 10 a.m. PST. So make sure you guys are all subscribed over there. TikTok and Instagram, I'm dropping a video for you guys soon. Sending you guys love and light. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. Shout out to our partners at Brave. If you guys don't have the privacy browser, you need to get it. It's free. Shout out to our partners over at SquidGrow. If you guys are not using Silent Swap, which is a decentralized DEX, what the hell, Wendy, is our cross-chain DEX aggregator, and you actually get to swap your coins privately and keep them instead of it running through a centralized exchange. Oop. Anyways, 10% fees off down below, all kinds of stuff. Send y'all love and light. WendyO is out. Bye.